Have you ever been accused of a crime you know nothing about, and in all your attempts to defend yourself, no one seems to believe you? Have you been so much hated for using your talents or your endowments, and people tell me that you are being criminal? That was the unfortunate experience of a certain young woman in Ferrara, whom her husband so much hated because of her beauty and her talents. How she was so beautiful and talented, and many persons loved her and sought her service, and this made many always come to her house seeking her service. This infuriated her husband so much that he concluded that the wife was having extramarital affairs with many men. Matter grew worse when the wife gave birth to a child, and the man said, "Of course, this is not my child," and he plans to kill both the child and the mother. Thanks to the mediation of St. Anthony of Padua, who came to rescue the woman and defended her innocence. What happened and how it happened will shock you. Subscribe now and share the link with many others. Thank you. Father Anton Keller relates in his work titled The Miracles of St. Anthony of Padua. Number 10 relates the following story. That while Anthony was in Padua, he visited Ferrara, another town, to preach a mission. And during his stay there, this particular woman came up to St. Anthony of Padua to lay the complaint of her husband to him. Anthony promised to pray for the husband for repentance. One day, as God may have it, while Anthony was at the city square having a discussion with some men, including this very man, the wife back at home was consumed with domestic chores, and she asked the maid to take the child and walk up the street a little. The maid took up the child and started walking. Lo and behold, they went up to where Anthony was having a discussion with this man at the city square. And when the man saw the child and the maid, the anger grew worse. Anthony also saw them and called them to himself. When they arrived, Anthony started kissing the child and he said, "Little boy, who is your father?" People there started laughing, although Anthony knew what he was doing. The father never said anything. The boy turned to the direction of the father and he said, "This is my father," in a very clear tone and voice. Everyone was shocked. The man couldn't speak because he was so shocked that this little child will testify that he was the father. In that time, there was no advanced technology where you can run a DNA test to actually know who was the parent of a child. So, when the man saw this, he couldn't speak. Anthony now took the child and gave it to the man and said, "Now, the child has not denied you of you being his father. Do no longer deny him of being your child." The man took the child home in a great joy, and the whole household was filled with joy. Because of this miracle, a statue was made depicting Anthony with a little child, and it was kept in Padua. Marriage is full of many problems nowadays, no doubt. That goes to affirm the Igbo proverb which says, 20 children cannot play together for 20 years without quarreling. They must surely quarrel at a point. So also in marriage, there must be conflict at some point. But from this we will learn, we always have to recourse to God to grant us peace and tranquility in our family, and not resorting to divorce. Divorce is not the option. God can always bring peace in your family. See you on the next market day. Bye-bye.